Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a global artist ambassador for FENIX360, and I'm blessed to be joined today by the model and actress, Danielle Bouskila. Hi, Danielle. How are you?
Hi, John. Good, thanks. Yourself?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks for being with me. I'm really happy to share some of your artwork with our audience. So if it's okay, Danielle, we'll go to your YouTube channel and check out one of your product endorsement videos. Sound good?
Certainly. Thank you.
All right, excellent. All right, everyone, let's tune in now to some of the promotional work from Danielle Bouskila.
Food Australia fragrances are 100% organic, alcohol and chemical free, suitable for both men and women, and comprised of essential oils. They last up to 5 times longer than standard fragrances. They also help with body odour, enhancing awareness and reducing stress and anxiety. The collection comes with 5 different scents: musk, saffron, sampa, argarwood, and mastic. So smell great whilst calming your body and mind with Oud Australia.
Hey, Danielle, that product review is great. Good work. Thanks so much. And
Thank
now, you're welcome. I'm interested in learning about you now. Where are you from and how'd you get involved in becoming a model and an actress?
Certainly. So I am based and born in Sydney, Australia. And I guess this has always been a big passion of mine, this working in this industry. So I did originally start work in sort of the office environment. And I think after going through some traumatic experiences, I realized that life is way too short and you need to go out there and do things that are making you happy and that you're passionate about. So that's when I started to pursue working in the industry, and I built myself a portfolio. And then the ball just sort of went rolling from there. And, you know.
I think that's great, Danielle, because you're really kind of following your heart and your soul's calling rather than being trapped into any kind of other conventional model that is, been sold to you as the way towards success or what have you. Your success is coming from within. So it's beautiful that you're doing what you love to do. And modeling work, although it looks glamorous, sometimes it's hard work and difficult shoots and timing and all that. Maybe a lot of people don't realize how challenging it can be. But then also breaking into acting and creating your own methods for product reviews, for different kinds of ways to use your voice and talent to present. You know what I mean? I certainly appreciate that. So I'm wondering, were there any other kinds of influences you might have had, either teachers or friendships or actual people in the industry that you may have looked up to and were inspired by and said, I got to do that,
I mean, definitely I do. And I have a few. One of the ones that are closest to my heart, I guess, is my mother. I think in everyone's life, their mum is their influence, because I know for me, my mum is very hardworking. So I definitely took, I think, my work ethic from her. And then some more influences, I guess, within the industry themselves would be definitely like Emily Ratajkowski. I just think she is a strong female role model. And I think she does bring out awareness to a lot of serious issues, I guess, that are still in society today. And again, another one is Camilla Kaleo. I'm not sure if I pronounced her name correctly, but she is a big idol of mine. And I know that she also has epilepsy, like I do myself. So it was really inspiring for me to watch her sort of share her journey, not only as a model and an influencer, but as a fellow epileptic and her experience with that.
Right. I appreciate it. And so, it's, first of all, your mom, it's great that you give your mom credit, you know what I mean? And that inspiration, of course, there's nothing more sweet than your mom's voice, and encouragement.
Amen.
And so at any rate, I really appreciate that as well. And then, some of the other, stars in your industry who are now making such, statements and their platforms for good, for bringing awareness to health conditions and situations where maybe it was difficult or hasn't had a lot of fanfare or, had attention placed upon some of these challenges so that we can be more compassionate, for those who are going through those processes, which are really difficult. And so it's nice that you share your authentic voice and your vulnerability with having experienced it. And epilepsy is something I think that people are really, confused by. They don't know a lot about it, but for those who have to deal with it, either in their own families or personally, that's a very challenging situation.
Certainly, and I totally agree. I think it's not very talked about still, and it's so common that, it should definitely be talked about more, just so that everyone is aware of what it is and how to manage it, and God forbid, if you see someone having a seizure, what to do. So I think, it always helps to have that information out there.
I think I had a personal experience one time where a child friend of mine, actually started to have a seizure. And so I watched my father, I was lucky to have witnessed it. He was aware of the fact there's possibility that he could swallow his tongue and asphyxiate.
Yes.
And so my dad just controlled him until the seizure passed to prevent that from happening, with actually the corner of his wallet that you can put in between someone's teeth, so that, because I know the muscles cramp down, et cetera. So having witnessed that as a kid in another situation, I was fortunate enough to be there when another person had a seizure, and I was able to assist. So I feel real sensitive about this, and I feel that it's important that people learn about it. And I feel fortunate that I happen to be at the right place at the right time for someone. And
Thank God.
I'm thankful to hear about your experience, and I'm glad that you've taken the precautions to prepare for when these seizures can possibly happen. So at any rate, that's part of your health journey, and thank you for sharing that. Now listen, I'm gonna ask you a question, Danielle. What are you working on now? What's coming up for you in the near future?
So I've got a few exciting projects, actually. I do a lot of modeling jobs that I have coming up, as well as some acting. And again, I do a bit of presenting as well. So I have some presenting for some sort of live events that are coming up in Sydney. So it's really exciting month ahead. Very busy, but I'm looking forward to sharing it with all of you guys.
That's cool, Danielle. And so listen, do you usually keep people updated on your social media channels so we know what you're cooking? Yeah.
I definitely do. Yes.
Great. Well, then we'll be sure to post those links beneath our interview today. And we're looking for you rising also on the FENIX360 app. So glad that you can connect with fans there too, and post your progress and keep it like a living billboard so that we can always tune in and see what your latest and greatest is. So thank you so much, Danielle. I really appreciate sharing your voice and your work, and we'll share some more on the way out. So thank you so much.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you, John.
Take care, Danielle.
You too. Bye.